In March of 2027, I'm retiring at the age of 54 using the rule of 55. And this channel is me documenting month by month exactly how I'm pulling that off with real numbers. Today, I want to show you the very first steps I took back in 2013 and the simple list of goals that started everything. If you're new here, welcome to Retiring at 54. My name is Samchai and I've been planning on early retirement for 12 years, and now I'm just about a year away. In my first video, I shared my overall financial numbers. In this video, I wanted to go back to the beginning and show you what actually started this whole journey. So back in 2013, I remember sitting in a Dave Ramsey Bible study at church. People were going around the room talking about their finances, and honestly, a lot of them were drowning in debt, and it didn't sound like anyone was even close to being on track for retirement. And I had this moment where I thought, I don't want to end up like this. I wanted to enjoy life while I was still healthy. I've heard too many stories of people working their entire lives, finally retiring, and then not being healthy enough to enjoy it. My father was one of those people. He worked incredibly hard for his whole life, retired in his 70s, and passed away less than a year later. That really stuck with me. I knew I didn't want that to be my story. So I came up with a plan and put it in motion. So, the first thing I did after this was simple and honestly pretty boring. I started a budget. Nothing fancy. I tracked our spending for 3 months by writing down everything that we did with our paychecks. Two things that jumped out at me immediately. One, our spending was almost the same every month. We're creatures of habit. We spent about the same amount of money each month on categories like eating out, utilities, and shopping. It was pretty eye-opening. And two, we were wasting way more money than I realized. From taking out cash back at the register to just blowing it on stupid stuff. We burned a lot of money. However, once we were able to fix this, we were able to start saving and investing a lot more, and we were on our way to this journey. This is our kickstart to help me realize I could be saving for my future and adding to my 401k. So what I did was write down my retirement goals. And I want to show you exactly what I wrote down back then. Some of them were small things like reducing my bills. Some were big, like paying off my house, selling a rental, building dividend income, and saving $50,000 in cash. What's funny is I didn't know if all of this would actually work back then. I just knew I needed direction. So I wrote it down and put it on paper. It just gave me kind of an idea of a blueprint of what should have been done or what I should be doing. I probably refined it so many times, and I still continue to refine it to this day. Looking back now, almost 12 years later, that simple list is what put everything in motion. Not a perfect plan, not a complicated strategy, just a starting point and having a rough plan. So thank you for viewing and listening to my story. If you're interested in following a real retirement journey as it unfolds with real numbers and real progress, I'd love to have you along. Subscribe and follow along to this journey. And I'd love to know what was the moment that made you start thinking seriously about retirement? Let me know in the comments. And thank you again. And I hope to hear from you in the future. Thank you. Bye.